So apparently our phones are going to start doing things for us. Listen carefully. For us. Not with us. Not after we ask, but completely on their own. OpenAI and Google both announced new AI large language models that can plan tasks, take actions, and make decisions in the background. And I don't think that we've actually really taken the time, paused, and really thought about what it means when someone else starts acting in our name, especially when those actions still look like our own choices. These new systems, they can draft replies, organize your digital life, prioritize messages, and carry out multi-step tasks. You give them some broad instruction, and they decide how that instruction gets carried out. It's being sold as freedom. Let the AI handle the small decisions so you can focus on your real life. But that framing, it skips over what those small decisions actually shape. Exactly. We keep talking about efficiency like it's neutral, but the small decisions are where your sense of agency is actually built. If a system starts making them for you, even just subtly, you don't just save time, you change the conditions that shape who you become. But isn't that overstating it just a little bit? Most people don't actually care about the deeper meaning of their inbox or their calendar. If AI removes this admin burden, that's a win. Why treat convenience like a threat? And that's because convenience doesn't just remove effort. It removes contact with the decision itself. And the less contact you have, the easier it becomes to forget what your real preferences actually are. And that's how agency thins out. Not dramatically, but quietly. Okay, but give me a real example. Something that actually shows this agency slipping, not just a vibe. Because right now it still sounds a little bit theoretical. All right, take this. You ask your AI assistant to handle the replies I haven't gotten to just yet. So it drafts responses in your tone, polite, careful, and efficient. And because the replies sound reasonable, you approve them without even thinking. After a few weeks, you start replying the way the AI was replying. Shorter, cleaner, less emotional, more productive. Your communication style, it shifts. Not because you chose to change it, but because you were exposed to a version of yourself that this AI invented. And now, that version, it starts to feel like you. Okay, but it's still me choosing to approve the messages. I'm not being forced to change. I'm just adopting this more efficient style. But you didn't decide to adopt it. You slid into it because the system presented a version of yourself that was easy to accept. And that's the part that people underestimate. Agency, it isn't lost by control. It's lost by noticing when control shifts. So the real danger isn't that AI acts for you. It's that you start to internalize the system's decisions as your own. And you might not realize that it's actually happening until your habits one day feel unfamiliar. Exactly. The threat, it isn't automation. It's the slow drift between what you genuinely choose and what you simply approve because it was placed in front of you. Thanks for coming along today. Today is Friday, so I'll see you for weekend edition tomorrow.